amani. Leo niko hapa Kisumu kwa muziki wa amani na nina furaha sana kuwa na ninyi. The Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Members of Parliament, Mwao Kamara, Gitobo Imanyara, Shakil Shabir and Musa Sima, Your Worship, the Mayor of Kisumu, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, if we do not forget yesterday's quarrels, we will not have somebody to play with tomorrow. This is a saying of the Yoruba people in Nigeria, and I think it is very valuable for the situation in Kenya as well. I think it refers not only to school children, because actually I found this saying in a school in Nairobi, but it refers to every man and woman, and it also refers to politicians. I think on the first anniversary of the peaceful referendum about the new constitution of Kenya, the Kisumu Peace Festival brings together a crowd of people and their leaders in a festival that is committed to peace and reconciliation. And actually, I would like to remind everybody that this is a peace festival and this is not a premature election campaign. Katiba Mpya, Kenya Moja. This was the spirit in which the new constitution was passed, and I think this spirit has to be kept up. And this is also reflected by the motto of this festival, which is celebrating diversity in unity. Of course, you are all different, but you all belong to the same country. You are all Kenyans. And this asset of cultural diversity, I think this is what makes Kenya so attractive to us Wazungu, who only live in Kenya for a short while. Since the times of post-election violence, Kenya has come a long way, and I think it had made a lot of progress on reconciliation, but it's on the surface of the society that there seems to be peace. I think there are a lot of questions that still have to be addressed, and I'm very grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister that he's actually the one who addresses these questions. And this is, what are the underlying causes of conflict? What about the historical injustices? What about an end to impunity? There cannot be peace without justice, and there cannot be justice without peace. I think it's not a question of either or, it's a question of both. And I'm very grateful to the government of Kenya, especially the Prime Minister, for the clear commitment he has made to cooperation with the International Criminal Court during the visit of the German Chancellor to Kenya. I hope that the whole government and all political leaders will live up to this expectation, not for the sake of the international community, but for the sake of the people of Kenya. At the moment, Kenya is going through difficult times. You don't see it so much in Kisumu because you have plenty to eat. But when you think of the people in Turkana, when you think of the neighboring country, Somalia, people are dying of starvation. The international community helps in this situation. Germany is actually the fourth largest donor of humanitarian aid. But let me also say, we recognize that Kenyans for Kenya take responsibility for this. And this is also a spirit of peace and reconciliation that is translated through this initiative. Of course, it's the government of Kenya that is responsible for preventing hunger and water shortages, to provide the necessary infrastructure and invest in long-term conflict prevention by improving living conditions. Preventing the food crisis, it also needs to contribute to peaceful coexistence. So in many respects, this festival can give the right signal to the people of Kenya. I am very grateful that a number of German organizations support this festival and were incremental in putting it together. I'm also grateful to all the other sponsors, especially from Kisumu, that have contributed to this. And I'm also grateful to the local authorities, especially the mayor of Kisumu, who has been very supportive of this festival. I am convinced that this festival, if organized on a regular basis, can make a difference and can contribute to economic development. It may even attract tourists, more investment, bring more employment, especially for the young people. The Peace Festival can bring a lot of opportunities to Kisumu, But you should never forget. If you don't forget yesterday's quarrels, then you will not have somebody to play with tomorrow. Ero kamano, urititi uru.
Aya. Yukurwa. Mano yura. Tongene yura koko tenga mamir chiti wanadi. Okitingo badi. Ero kumana inya. Yukurwa mo. Adho matin. Eka duga wachi kidogo. Uye kamano. Madam Margit Helwig Boete, the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany. All protocols observed. This is a great day for Kisumu and this region in general. I think it was a wonderful idea to bring a peace festival to Kisumu. I think this is one of its kind that has come to this city. The